if you believe it.
Naruto, Naruto, believe it, believe it.
Here I am with my ninja clan, here we stand.
Okay, so
Are we going to bad sides?
yeah, we're going into SHIPUDAM.
But where do we
Start.
From the shit.
Alright, okay. I'm going to do a little bit of talking about what, like, where the war started, so you guys can be a little bit refreshed on it.
Yeah.
The war started after Toby shows up and he claims to be Madara, and he says, oh, if you guys aren't united, then you won't win, I'll have this army, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. Starts off, Gaara has a speech, he's the first commander, not that these commander things even matter later on for the most part, they're just companies in different locations.
Yep.
At first the concept of the whole reanimation, when I saw like a lot of old favorites come back, and I was just like, oh yeah, there's gonna be some really emotional payoff, you know, that they're gonna have to fight the people that they cared about. But the thing is, I never really got that. Outside of like Zabuza meeting Kakashi again, outside of that, I didn't give a shit.
I wish they would have, like, if they're gonna go down that road, since you talk about Zabuza, I wish they could have explained more about the Seven Swordsmen.
Yeah, I was about to mention that the concept of the Seven Swordsmen was really cool at the time, especially the guy with the needle.
Yeah.
Man, he was racking up points.
And it never got explained right.
They could have went so
it got
far with it.
explained. I mean, you know what?
Barely.
Yeah, but yeah, you barely got it.
It didn't go as deep as you would have liked.
Yeah, like, they were the most interesting reanimated characters outside of like the previous Kage.
Yeah.
Which actually reminds me, that was actually alright now when I think about it. Yeah, so for the most part, I just generally didn't give a shit.
Like, they could have explained about where the weapons came from, like the weapon itself.
I'm just saying in general, like, when Asuma came back and Choji, you know, had to build up confidence, it's just like, at this point, I don't give a shit about Choji. I'm sorry.
Isn't that when Choji became a butterfly?
Yeah, and I'm just like, dude, didn't we fucking go through this when it was the Sasuke retrieval arc? When you had to go fight the other guy who was calling you a fat ass, and you were like, I'm not a fucking fat ass, and then you fucking wrecked him? There was so much more feels for that part.
Then when he became butterfly?
Because within that battle where Choji's fighting that guy, the Sound Ninja 4, I can't remember exactly what their name is, but I'm gonna call him that.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it really
Very
has.
long time.
And me typing it into the wiki takes a while. What was I gonna say about that? Yeah, you got his whole backstory and that, you know, he's not that violent, but Shippuden brings it back, and it's just like, but doesn't that contradict what you showed us in the beginning of this extension? That Choji's actually changed, he's more of what he's supposed to be? But no, turns out he's not that violent. And I'm just staring at the screen like, I don't give a shit.
He is gentle as a butterfly.
I'm just like, but I still just don't give a shit. I really just don't. The problem with the war, I'm probably just gonna go off like in a, like, dance around the timeline a bit, because it's just so many things that have happened. But I will say that probably about 90% of the events that have gone down, just, you don't care.
Yep.
No.
Honestly, it's just, it's just.
There's been so many war episodes where
I guess the
didn't
first
matter.
place, I do have like a list here, but it was still impossible for me to list every single thing on like a more cohesive way of going about it. But I guess the first part I can start with is actually the animation. I think, for one, I can honestly say and speak for a lot of people who are actually looking at the fucking animation, that will say, yeah, it got more HD-like, but it's not, it doesn't have life in it.
Yeah.
I think that's honestly what it is, because like even for the latest opening right now, you look at you can see little clips of the older animation, and you'll be like, wow, look at that, it looks great. I mean, even though you know the older animations have errors,
Yeah.
drawing mistakes, but it's just like you just take it, it's fine.
Here it's like computer animated, like I said earlier.
It
You expect it to be really good, but then it's really not.
it looks
Yeah,
good
but
on
it
it looks
may-
good on
it
an
may-
HD screen, but
Yeah,
I mean,
but just regularly, it really does look like it has just like no.
life whatsoever,
it.
No
just
life,
no
no life.
inspiration to it. And I swear, Kakashi has gone through changes in design, man. I mean, not design per se, but like the way he's been drawn and
Yeah.
placed in the series. Because there were points like where his headband just looks like shit. Like, I know it's a strange thing to point out, but it's one of the coolest features about like what's going on with him, like the headband going across his forehead and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I swear, it's just got to certain points where it just looked ass, man. I wish I could like find images of just like showing you over time, but it would just require me to archive through millions of fucking episodes.
Yeah.
It's just really bad. It's I really don't know what to say for that. Okay, better yet, like if you think back to the Kage Summit arc, if you remember like Naruto in the snow, you'll remember that like things looked a bit 3D. The snow was a bit out of like per se general art style.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you'll remember that arc actually looking really good,
Yeah.
because it was still like the middle ground of
What you want.
hand drawn and
and-
still computer at the same time, but they look
Yeah.
good.
Kind of both. series.
Now it's just like everything's
life.
just dull as fuck. And the worst part is it's just like the background is there's just nothing going on.
Effort.
Okay, alright, so I'm just gonna skip over a lot of shit that happened in the war, like Naruto meeting up with Itachi and Pain again. That fight
yeah.
was okay. It was a
Yeah.
thing, it happened.
Explain about the whole bird in his eye.
And
or
also,
something.
one thing I want to celebrate about Captain Yamato got fucking captured by Kabuto. It was the greatest
Oh yeah,
event.
you cheered for like.
Oh my god. I think I should explain why I fucking hate Yamato so much. I fucking hate Yamato because he was the person who told Naruto, like, oh, don't use your demon powers. Don't rely on them. What the fuck is Naruto doing right now?
What are you talking about?
He's just adding his Sage Mode to it. Oh no. But getting past that,
His advice was beautiful.
I fucking hate Yamato, man. Because in the Naruto, when Naruto and Sasuke like first meet up, the man gets fucking stabbed. He gets stabbed by fucking Sasuke, man.
Fucking lame ass.
And he's just like, I swear, don't quote me on this part, but I swear, like, fucking, Sasuke fucking stabs him with his sword, and he, like, puts an electric current through it, and I swear fucking Yamato says, ah, damn, my fucking weakness.
What?
And I'm just thinking to myself, like, was there no, like, file on Sasuke that told you, he's kind of got my weakness as a nature affinity.
I guess I don't know, man. He's busy messing around with his wood. His wood
Yeah, but
style.
what also pissed me about it is just that it's like after he got up from being stabbed, he's like, oh, I'm gonna get serious. Fucking Sasuke leaves. And I'm just like, fucking
Or-
Kakashi wouldn't have done this. He fucking sucked.
Kakashi
dude.
would have did a whole lot more.
Yamato has like no serious mode. The fuck can he do?
Man, he just hits his enemies harder and harder.
Well, that's exciting.
It's just dumb. It's so fucking dumb.
But yeah, back to SHIPUDAM in the war, please.
Yeah, yeah, so that was the greatest moment for that. So,
Yeah.
do any of you guys actually remember, like, when Naruto and Toby met? Like, this was the point in the plot where
We didn't know who Toby was, or
no,
what?
well, yeah, we didn't know exactly who his identity was because it was like Marurochi already revived,
Yeah.
and it was just like, wait, Marurochi is over there, so who the fuck is this? And then
Yeah.
Naruto meets up with him, and he's just like, hey. And then you know, fucking Toby had his whole squad of Jinchurikis. Tim, if you actually remember that encounter, was I really like the only person who was just like disappointed? Like they just met in the fucking forest, and it's just like, eh.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Naruto's already like in his chakra mode,
Mm-hmm.
and I just remember just looking at this like, wow, this is nothing like Pain.
No, Pain had some effort.
This is nothing
Pain-
like that other grand entrance he made for other Akatsuki members. This is literally just nothing like it. They literally just meet in the forest and then they fight, and I'm just blown away by how boring that was.
Yeah.
Meet me after school. We'll fight.
Yeah, you might as well just said that.
That's pretty much what that was. The first half with all these war fights were just after school, like scraps in the schoolyard.
Yo, dog, I don't like you.
Yeah, I don't like you, dude. Like, I don't like you either, right? Meet me outside of school after school.
Okay.
Alright, fine, whatever. Then they just get on for like 3 minutes. Well, actually, no, most of it spent talking trash about the other person. Then like 2 minutes of like slap boxing, and then just like more talking trash.
And then throw some flashbacks.
Yeah, Naruto's high school.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
With all the drama.
Yeah.
What else am I supposed to say about that? When Naruto got like the full cape thing with like basically him fully working with Kurama.
Yeah.
I actually kind of felt that moment. That was alright.
I kinda did,
It was
yeah.
pretty cool. It had some nice music going on in the background and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I think that's
It was
honestly
progression.
one of the last moments I can say that was. Oh well, there is actually one more moment, but it's not even Naruto who pulls off these actions.
This is the killing of Neji, because that was mine.
Jesus Christ. This actually brings me to the next part when Obito is actually revealed, you know, behind the mask and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
of course.
So this makes me to the next part about the war and why I fucking hate it.
What's the reason?
When,
reason you gonna start
when's filler?
Oh my god.
My fucking god.
Oh god.
Ah.
Why do I have a feeling that this is not like an anime only problem though? Since I don't watch the anime, this is totally not my lead.
Filler upon filler upon filler.
It's literally inexcusable.
Yeah.
I wish.
The fillers could have passed. Like, there's more filler episodes than war. There's just the flashbacks.
What?
No,
The-
the flashbacks are their own thing by themselves. Let's just talk. Unless you're talking about flashback fillers.
Flashback fillers about irrelevant things, irrelevant characters.
What you mean, like Naruto
Irrelevant.
going to a mass festival isn't
Irrelevant. Him going against like play enemies, like not real enemies, like little nobody cares about enemies.
Nobody
And
gives a
they
shit.
and like 2 episodes afterwards, you'd never hear about it ever again.
Oh,
it never
man.
mattered the story. It's not important. It's nothing. It's basically a waste of like a whole episode.
Dude, do you remember? I wish
Hmm?
I could search up what this character's name was. But there was this character for this filler that got resurrected, and it had like the elements. It had all 4 elements. It was like a little kid, and it had all 4 elements, and it was a filler.
Oh yeah, and he cried a lot, right?
Something like that.
Yes.
What the
I
fuck
remember
was the
it.
name of that kid?
I have no idea.
See, and do you remember that like Naruto and like everybody else was calling out to him?
Yeah, and
And-
he was like lost. Wasn't he like reanimated? He died.
Yeah,
and
it was reanimated, and it was like Orochimaru's like project or some shit.
Yeah.
I
And he
can't
could control
remember what
element-
the fuck the name of that kid was, but it was one of the lamest fillers I ever seen, man.
And he cried a lot. I remember him crying
Fucking
a lot.
Naruto was in his goddamn fucking chakra mode, and he couldn't fucking handle this kid, and I just stared at it.
Good lord. Wow.
I remember exactly what you're
There was
talking
even
about.
this
I'm
time
glad
when
I
like
don't watch
Naruto met
this shit.
Jetstream Sam.
What?
I'm not even lying about that.
What? No,
He met
you know,
this samurai dude, and there was a whole other filler by itself.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Alright, so getting off of that, we can go on about filler forever, but
Yeah.
So much fillers.
but there's this
Back
one
up.
filler that fucking stands out. These
Which
series
one?
of fillers that stand out beat all the other fillers, and not in greatness and quality, but just because you just sat there and you just fucking wondered about it. I've been waiting months to talk about this.
Which one? Is it one of the fillers I looked at for like a few seconds and I skipped through it?
No.
And then I just like, oh no.
Or
I can't
maybe.
watch it.
I don't know, man. But let us talk about the filler. The filler of Obito's backstory. It went from canon Obito's backstory to Obito's backstory about Pain's backstory into Kakashi's backstory, non-canon.
Oh my god.
And you know I'm not lying about this.
This is why I don't watch this fucking series.
Do you remember this, Dandre?
You just described the most biggest mindfuck into the world to me.
Do you remember this series of fillers?
Of Obito's?
It went
Did
into. You remember when Obito like wrecked all those other guys, like wrecked
Oh,
all
yeah.
those missing and shit? That
So
was
did-
really
did it,
cool.
like-
That's
Oh, you mean
like-
when he made a tree?
yeah. He made the
Christmas tree?
fucking tree, and that's more of the Naruto we wanted to see. But moving
Yeah.
past that, while that was really cool and everything,
It was great.
the fact is, right after that, it goes into Pain's backstory while trying to show you off Obito's version of it, but not so much of his own version of it. It's just little additional scenes of Obito featured.
I remember some of it. Only because at that point I wasn't paying attention
No,
too much.
but
I
the
was-
worst part is just that after that, it goes into
Mhm.
Kakashi's non-canon filler backstory. Tell me how by the end of Kakashi's
you just
filler.
say, like, a
Wait. I'm gonna let you finish. But I need to say this one last part.
Okay, Jesus.
By the time Kakashi's backstory filler is done, it ends with Kakashi failing what could have became Team 7.
What? What?
Yeah, it ends with him failing a Team 7 before Team 7.
I remember now. I remember.
You remember? It's all coming back to you?
Yes, like how he would like before he had Team 7, how he kept failing people.
Yeah.
And they're like, and then like they're happy that he failed them afterwards.
Yeah,
or
some
crap.
dumb shit.
Like,
But-
oh, thank you for failing me.
but
Yeah,
let's-
I learned my
Oh,
lesson.
wait, I just forgot. I wasn't done with my filler reception, actually. There's more filler reception within Kakashi's uncanon bullshit.
Filler within a filler.
So basically, to go into more detail about Kakashi's filler, it deals with post Rin death, so that's a
Yeah.
thing.
Talking about this.
And it cannot help itself by pulling the Rin card, literally every 5 fucking minutes. It will
How
it will
he's
remind
scarred.
you that Rin died every 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
From the point where it's trying to show off that Kakashi's cold-hearted to the fact that every time he does a Chidori, he can't do it. But then it got even worse because it made the fourth Hokage look like a fucking dumbass.
It did, sadly.
Like, it literally, this is what, like, Kakashi does this mission, and, the fourth Hokage sees that he's having, like, problems and shit with it, because, I don't know, 2 of his teammates fucking died. Man says, I know the perfect job for you. You know, after seeing all that death. Let me put you in Ambu Black Ops.
Yeah, I remember that.
Jesus.
I didn't. Why?
I
Just
really
why?
sat up there and I was just like, no. He's not that fucking dumb.
How would that help?
And it even gets worse because he talks to the third Hokage and his third Hokage is just like, yeah, it might have I originally intended this for him to get his mind off of the past, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What? What?
How would Ambu help that
Oh
at
my
all?
God.
Oh, God. I remember, man. I
But
remember.
the
now.
only thing that could make it worse...
How is it possible these fillers sound like they're being written by someone even worse than Kishimoto? This one.
No, but it gets worse than that. There's only one element to this that can make it worse. Well, actually, there's two. But yeah.
If Yamato gets involved.
Yes.
I knew it. I was waiting.
Oh my fucking
Oh,
god.
Dude, I was joking.
No, but the fact is, Yamato really does come into this filler.
Oh,
And you know what? He works for Danzo.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
Kakashi
yeah.
and Danzo... I mean, not Kakashi and Danzo. Kakashi and fucking Yamato
and
have to
Orochimaru.
team up, and
Orochimaru's
Orochimaru's
in
on the
there.
run, and they have to try to stop Orochimaru before he meets up. And I kid you not, there's this one filler with Kakashi and Yamato, and it deals with smoke people.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Where they can't leave the tree.
Yeah,
They
but
can't touch
but
outside
Kakashi
air.
shows up, and like one of them like goes inside Kakashi and tries to strangle him. Oh, and let's not forget, there's actually cooler animations with this filler where one of the guys like comes up to him with a kunai and they actually fight with taijutsu. It's actually cooler than a lot of the other animations within the show itself.
Good lord.
Because they actually fight and it's just like really cool. But anyway,
Let's get back to
moving
the
past
war.
that shit, within this filler, it keeps trying to show us that Yamato, you know, he had a mysterious past and he was an Orochimaru experiment and he probably came from these people and shit like that. Mind you, this whole time Yamato looks like a fucking girl and you don't give a shit.
He does.
He looked like a straight fucking female. And
Are you sure he
and
wasn't
it's
female?
it's not even like for the trap lovers. There was literally nothing there for you. Just throwing that out there. There was literally just nothing. Yeah. So after that, it just keeps showing you the flashback of him being in a fucking tube. Yamato
Looking
being
at
in a
some other
fucking
girl in a
tube,
tube.
man.
Looking at another girl in a tube.
Yeah, and keep seeing them fucking die. But no. When you thought you had enough, nah, we gotta go into another arc. It's Kakashi a little bit older, and this time he's sort of on the same side with Yamato, but Yamato's trying to kill him.
Oh yeah, is that the one with the
And-
eye and
Yeah, they're in this fucking lab, and
a snake pops up,
Oh
a
my
zombie
God.
snake.
The zombie thing.
Okay, so basically they go into this room and shit, and like Yamato tries to kill him. Somehow Kakashi gets fucking tricked by a fucking wood clone, and I just stare at Kakashi like, how?
You're better than this. You're better than
You
this.
are so much fucking better than this. How do you get tricked by that?
Has he been in Ambu for how long?
But it gets worse because within the middle of this fucking lackluster ass battle, they try to throw in more of Yamato's past. So if I haven't already lost you, just imagine how I felt watching that shit. I'm literally trying to guide you guys the best way I can. But I can't.
God, dude, your explanation of all these fillers is putting me to sleep, actually.
I just can't.
Yeah, it actually sounds like a really good bedtime story. Talking about Yamato.
That's literally what my brother says when I try to explain to him what's going on with Naruto.
Like,
He's
you
just like,
found-
dude, you're really actually putting me to sleep, and I'm like, I'm not even. I'm literally skipping over so much shit just to try to explain it to you. But yeah, I've been talking long enough.
just
so
because the shit in the middle of it will actually make you fall asleep.
So I've been talking long enough about fillers. So basically you can see there was a filler. Oh yeah, all these fillers that I mentioned are literally back to back.
With fillers in between.
Yeah, and fillers in the past. But
I'm
moving
so
on
grateful
past
I don't
the
actually
Fuka.
watch the series.
Hmm?
So I'm so grateful I don't actually watch the series, and I just read the manga because I didn't have to go through all that.
All right, so okay.
Let's get back to the war.
Yeah, I'm getting right back to the war. All right, so
Oh,
let's
yeah,
talk
we're all
about
talking
let's talk
fillers.
about shit characters.
All of them.
Any which one you want to particularly talk about. You don't need to list them all.
Oh,
Naruto. becoming fucking Jesus in the end and shit. Oh my god. Okay, shit characters. Okay, let's talk about every single ninja there. That like.
Oh, you mean
in
background
Naruto.
ninjas? The background ninjas.
All the background ninjas. Sakura, Ten.
No. I'm talking about background.
No,
ninjas.
they nameless.
Oh,
They nameless.
all those nameless ones.
Yes,
So, like,
the farmers. Farmer Joe.
As Donjay was kindly pointing out earlier, how it seems that this war is so Leaf-centric because all we're seeing are Leaf ninjas, and we're not seeing any ninjas from any other village anywhere.
You see, they got decimated.
There's like what I will say probably about 75% leaf ninjas, and then you have like
Maybe.
some earthbenders. You got like 5 earthbenders that make walls, and then you're pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, and you have the rest of them as names.
Maybe-
You
maybe
know what?
from
Now
one of them.
that you actually
Maybe
mentioned
one.
that, just to go off topic a little bit, now when you actually mentioned that, that makes me
About the
actually really
Earthbenders?
think. Yeah, I just noticed that like the guys from like the Earth side of shit.
Earthbenders. Yes.
Yeah, all I've seen them ever do is Earth style anything.
Cause they're earthbenders.
But that's not the way it works in Naruto.
But they're earthbenders.
But,
Naruto took some of the cast from
fucking
Avatar.
Gaara's the Kazekage, but he doesn't do anything wind style. Naruto can do something wind style, but he comes from
he's
the
the
land of
Avatar.
fire.
But he's the Avatar.
But Kakashi comes from the land of fire, but he can use fucking Chidori.
What do you mean this series is inconsistent?
I just realized, wow, how ass that is.
They were running out of characters, so they borrowed
Yeah.
from some from Avatar.
So they had
you
to
know.
have some earthbenders.
I just realized even the
there's waterbenders.
Raikage, all he does is lightning style.
Man, a lightning bender.
Man, yeah.
At least I like
No,
that.
you-
At least
Oh,
I
no,
like that
no,
one
no.
guy with his laser circus.
Oh no, wait, no. There was no
Whatever
such thing
that
as
means.
lightning bending. That means
No,
the
it's
Raikage-
fire. It's a branch off of fire.
The right. So that means the Raikage is a firebender.
Yes. I watched enough to
I
realize.
get what you guys are trying to do there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I absolutely get it.
Yeah.
But you guys still know it doesn't make sense.
Earthbenders. They needed
But
more cast.
moving back to what
Dude,
you guys
I
are
don't,
talking about.
I don't care about this series enough to care that it doesn't make sense.
Back to shit characters.
Bad to shit characters. Well,
I still
Yamato.
wasn't done with the back.
Oh no, leave Yamato for me.
Yeah, I know. No, I was gonna say now Yamato's dead. Let's
That's
just
my
put-
meal.
Yeah, let's just put him to rest real quick. But
Oh,
what
gosh.
are some other shit characters? God, there's just so many. It's hard to think of.
Farmer Joe's. More Farmer Joe's.
Let's talk about Madara Uchiha.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's talk about Madara Uchiha.
He's a fucking loser.
Yeah, he's a fucking.
He doesn't
What
have
is
he
it?
doesn't have a squad. He's not
What
he's not
is
like Aizen or anything. Nah, he fucking sucks.
Yeah, what is his backstory again?
The fuck
He
is his
literally-
backstory? Oh,
literally-
I wasn't trusted by the fucking shinobi.
Trust
By the
issues.
people in the land of fire.
Trust
It-
issues.
There was literally this one part in this episode that displays that like this kid, like he's trying to help out this kid, and like he like what does he do? Like he tries to pick up whatever they dropped, and because he has like that shaggy fucking hair, and the sun's behind him, he looks fucking evil, and the kid gets scared of him, and he's just like, oh, the kids don't like me. Oh, yeah, maybe if you
Jesus.
fucking cut your hair. It literally displays this. I'm not
my
even saying
God.
it like as a fucking joke, but it literally displays that this man looks fucking evil.
Good lord.
It's cut of trust
Man looks
issues.
like he's got like 2 trees attached to his head.
Oh gosh.
Oh god, like 2 like pine trees or
Yes.
some shit like that. Just like as a haircut. Man, I look like
You've
a
never
god-
heard
like
of
god-
scissors, man.
Man, got a
Scissor
goddamn
what?
Christmas tree on his head.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
man.
But yeah, that's basically his backstory. And apparently the Sharingan and Uchiha... Do I even... No, I don't
It's
know. I
trust
don't even want to
issues.
touch on... Fuck it.
Trust
Fuck
issues.
it. Let me
upon
just
trust
explain this shit in like 2 sentences. Try my best. Uchiha's Sharingan, love makes them crazy. Done. They become evil.
Yeah.
Done.
That
That,
makes
that
perfect
apparently
sense.
explains why fucking Madara is evil. And why
Love
Sasuke is
makes
evil.
him evil. Love makes him evil.
Yeah,
he
because they
loves.
literally love so much. So,
The
So they
power
fed
of
it-
heart.
done with this clipboard.
That's so horrible.
Yeah. Don't worry if it doesn't make sense. Don't worry if it seemed to affect Itachi. Don't worry about any of that. Just focus on Sasuke and Madara.
Let's slow this down real quick though, because I feel that we're missing quite a few crucial points. I feel personally. Okay.
Mm.
Let's talk more about Madara. Let's talk more about Madara. The fuck was his plan? The fuck was his plan?
His plan was to die and get rebirthed.
Yeah.
How?
Reanimation jutsu.
He had a lot of hope to,
How the fuck did Madara orchestrate what was gonna happen with Rin?
He hired them. He hired the Miss Ninja.
And he knew. What if Obito died?
What do you mean, like, if you never found Obito?
Yeah, like if he just never died, like just never found him. He actually
he just
literally
would have
died.
been
Like,
the
what,
old man
like, what
in
if
that
Obito,
cave.
like, what if Obito's like had literally got like crushed by those rocks or some shit?
Oh, you mean like he
What?
was slightly to the left?
Yeah,
What if
literally just,
Obito
like,
actually
Man,
left?
he just would have used the white Zetsu again. Would have fixed everything. It just would, you know, like how his face looks like side like a prune. Just would have been his whole face a prune.
makes sense, like a boom. Oh my god.
What if Obito got killed before he could, revive?
Like I said,
Madara?
white Zetsu, man, because you know there's no fucking way in hell anybody can survive a rock like that.
No way.
So white Zetsu solves everything.
Man, that rock was made out of white.
White Zetsu.
He was
White Zetsu was already
Zetsu
underneath the
was-
rock.
Yeah, exactly. How did White Zetsu know which block was gonna fall on him? I don't know.
As so fate would have it.
Man, he was just, as far as I'm concerned, White Zetsu was just hanging from like the ceiling, watching the fight. Then as soon as shit hit the fan, he was like, "All right, time to turn to a boulder," and then just like crashed down like he was like Kirby.
He's like,
from Super Smash Bros.
two Sharingan users. I think I'll take that one.
Yeah, I think I'll take that one. I'm sorry, there's just so much about that shit that still doesn't make
But
any sense. Like,
back to their actual characters, I guess.
really,
Man, it's because Madara could tell it, foresee the future. Man, I don't understand how this is so hard to. And he has mind control too. Mind control and sees in the future.
No, he doesn't.
It's all a part of the eye, because the eye's power changes
Right.
every 24 seconds.
Right.
One point it can change your mind, put you into all this stuff, and all the time it can just.
Jeez, now I feel we need to talk about the Sharingan and what the fuck its powers are.
Man,
Might
the
as well.
The Sharingan is not a character.
I know it
Are
might
you
as well be
sure?
at this point. It has its own individuality. It gains powers like Naruto does.
It gets rid of powers.
It gets
changes
rid
its
of
own
power-
medium.
Word, it
medium.
gets rid of powers too. Like remember, when the Sharingan's whole thing was supposed to be the copy technique. Now I feel that they just do it just because red eyes are the cool thing to have.
Yeah.
Red eyes are in this season.
Yeah, red eyes are just in the season.
It's in
They're-
fashion.
I'm actually just looking at this one picture of Madara. And I'm just like, damn, bro, you still look like a fucking loser. He just literally just looks like a failure, man. Like,
Oh,
I'm gonna
gosh.
put I should. I'm gonna
Way of
send.
wording that though.
Ah, man, I'm just gonna save this image and send it to both of you, and I'm gonna probably link it or some shit.
The way you worded that
Pain
though.
was a better villain.
Just
way
sounds
better
like-
villain.
Oh my god,
Man,
Pain was
it's
such
just
a better
so-
villain.
Orochimaru was a way better villain.
Of
Oh,
course.
Orochimaru was
Oh,
godlike.
let's not forget that
Mm?
Oh yeah, I'll get to that later.
Are you talking about Orochimaru now?
No.
Go to
No,
that now?
not about that. Actually, just the plot itself in general.
And him turned to a fucking pedophile?
Anyway,
None of that. Sasuke.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, shit characters. It was nice.
I feel we might have
Joe.
to split, I think we might have to split this into another part too at this
I
point.
think we have to.
We might have to. Because we haven't even really gotten into what's fucking wrong with this series.
Farmer Joe, man. I'm just...
And it's already been an hour.
Damn, I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
Tell me with this picture he doesn't look like a loser.
Such a random comment though. Damn it, I can't see the picture right now. Fuck.
You sent the picture already?
Yeah, he linked it. He linked it.
I can't see shit.
Well, that's weird.
So, no, my Skype acting really.
But don't worry
Skype
about it.
doesn't agree with the
I'll
computer.
show you guys tomorrow or some shit.
Yeah,
But anyway.
yeah.
So, man. Okay, so let's talk about Sakura.
Oh, and I see it now. He doesn't look like a loser.
Oh, Sakura.
His eye looks wrong. I don't know why, but his eye just looks wrong. It's like they didn't draw his eye properly in this picture.
Oh God, he just looks like a loser.
Looks like he just did a little bit of pot. I swear to God.
He looks like I had hope once. Fuck it all.
God.
Anyway.
I just do drugs now.
Did you just call moderate emo?
Not even, man. He's not even cool enough to be emo. But anyway,
He's not
let's
cool
get into
enough to
Sakura.
be emo.
Let's get into fucking Sakura.
Oh,
I mean,
boy,
I can follow up with you, Naruto and Sasuke. I'm as good as you guys.
Oh my god. Okay, just gonna
Amy
just
the
gonna
Hedgehog,
run
the
through-
ninja.
Just gonna run through this character. Fucking Sakura in the beginning, you get what she was there for. She was just annoying. She tried to have character development in the tuning exams. That was fine and dandy. She cut her hair. You're like, yeah, that's a whole new thing.
Woman empowerment.
Fucking speed up to Shippuden.
Yeah.
She seemed fine. She got stronger. Tried to beat the next Tsunade, but she didn't believe in her because she's not as attractive or has as much good character. Skipping to
any type of character.
Skipping to the war. You know, apparently her Sanin powers awakened or some shit. You know, that fucking dot on her head. I forget whatever the fuck it's called, but she had the same shit as Tsunade.
The creator of the series doesn't remember either.
Fuck, man. She tried, you know, like, I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was this time when Tsunade, like, tried, like, charging at Madara, and he, like, stabbed her.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Tsunade still knocked him out.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, Sakura tried to repeat the same thing, and I swear Kishimoto was just like, I think I can be funny about this. So, he, like, Naruto, Sasuke, and Kakashi were like, alright guys, we're gonna do teamwork. So, Sakura's bum ass just says, alright, fuck it, I'm a strong woman. Yeah, I'm so strong. And tries to charge at Madara. Madara stabs her. She tries to punch. Man weaves that shit. I don't even think he weaved it. I think she was just like, the sword was just so high up that she just couldn't reach him. All I remember is that she was just useless as shit there.
Yep.
And I just recall that one moment in that manga. So, and also let's not forget the fact that Sakura still loves Sasuke after all this time, even though he got stabbed. Sasuke don't give a shit.
I mean, everybody loves Sasuke, no?
Yeah, everybody loves Sasuke.
The most favorite line out of Sasuke, I must say, out of this whole entire series, is that one line that he says in, like, the latest chapter for Naruto vs. Sasuke. He turns to her. Well, no, he doesn't even turn to her. He's just, like, he turns his head toward her, and he's just, like, looking the other, I mean, like, his body's facing the other way. And he's just like, don't you get it? I'm not interested in you. And I'm just like...
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That was crazy.
She's like, but I still love you. And I'm just like, but you got almost killed.
Yeah.
He tried to kill her.
I think we are going to have to split this into another part because I have to go right now, actually.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I just looked at the time. So,
hour and 6 minutes?
No, I just looked at the 3:19.
Oh, yeah.
Or we could just wait till... Wait, how long is it going to take you to come back?
Maybe about 10 minutes or so.
Alright, so then we'll just pause it.
We are on.
So we're back in Shizzle.
Yeah, and I feel a little bit more awake right now.
So what were we talking about, like Sakura?
Just a little bit. Yes.
We were in the war talking about how, Sakura got wrecked and all that shit.
Oh god, she's useless.
Yep.
What are you talking about? She has all those skills like healing and boulders. You know, she hits boulders sometimes when she's angry.
You know what's really good about a character that casts jutsus? A character that needs to be literally there, point blank range all the time, and it's not fast.
But she has all those jutsus like.
What jutsus? Oh, you mean bug off kick?
Yeah, donkey kick. Yeah.
Yeah. She's had that since she was a genin.
Well,
she got also slugs, man.
Moving the fuck on.
Yeah.
Here's the important question that we actually forgot. Going back to Madara, this is actually Anthony's question, like since the start.
Yeah.
Back when Madara was still like first reanimated, and
oh my god.
And Itachi made all the reanimations like go back to the fucking.
How did he break the curse?
How did Madara actually break out of that jutsu? Because all he says is just that every jutsu has a weakness, and we still never got an explanation behind that.
The explanation was just because.
Literally, that was literally it. That was all it is.
I will it
still
so
makes me mad.
It shall be.
I'm thankful that you brought that up because that shit makes me mad to this day. Still, seriously, I don't understand it. It's true. I've gone to sleep thinking about that. Like, just like how did he break out of it? How did he break out the jutsu? How did he break the contract? Every jutsu has a weakness. Why did Itachi do that? You think Itachi is stupid enough to not know
At least
that?
Itachi had an explanation.
Yeah, he had a proper explanation.
Not the greatest, not the world's greatest one, but
it was better than Madara's.
Man, Madara's just like.
What was his explanation for why he didn't allow himself to live?
Man, Madara was just like, standing on a mountain, like hashtag deal with it. So
it was literally just the most random fucking thing. That's probably the worst thing in this entire series. I'm like, in terms of explanations.
No.
He did it because he willed. The will.
It's fucking not. One of the worst explanations is actually fucking Black Zetsu.
Yes, I was just about
being fucking Kaguya's will. Oh my god, that's.
I'm so confused about that still.
Kaguya's child will.
Will some shit, man. It don't even fucking matter. Like even trying to get it, but
it's just like
before I even go deeper into that.
Well, hold on. Like I don't know if people are watching the anime only, and you know, we're talking about like far into the manga. You know, spoiler alert. Just throwing it out there. Huge spoiler alert. So if you don't want to watch this, please stop watching right now.
Hashtag spoiler.
Yeah, because we haven't done spoilers already.
Yeah. Wait, we haven't? Oh yeah. Wait, have we talked about things that are like super far?
No, we haven't.
Yeah, we haven't talked about anything super far. We've talked about a million parts of the war that I think are things that are happening in the anime that have already happened already.
Yeah.
So to be fair, this is something that hasn't showed up yet. So, you know, spoiler alert. Even though we kind of gave away that secret, but yeah. Black Set, just like the random, just coming out of nowhere with that left field dimension type thing.
Yeah.
So it's Kaguya's will, and as it was saying in the manga, was allegedly that it was apparently orchestrating all that was going on? Really? Really?
The power of will.
How stupid do you think we are?
Power will.
Like, way to just come out of nowhere with that shit. Just out of literally nowhere. Like, I don't God, this series is just so bad.
The power of will conquers all jutsus.
Yeah, apparently so.
If you will it enough, you could rewrite jutsus and break them.
Is that really the whole like every jutsu has a weakness thing?
Yes, and it's will.
That's literally the weakness as well.
Yes.
We're honestly probably gonna get Naruto preaching about that shit at some point in time. You know that, right?
Yeah, I can see it happening. I can really see it happening. Well, I willed it so my Rasengan turned to a Mega Super Rasengan.
My will allowed this Rasengan to like take your Shidori of evil and convert the negative energy into positive energy and turn your Shidori into good.
If I see this in the episode, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
Alright, so before we touch into the one of the last parts of this podcast, even though it's the last part, there's still a few parts here. Yeah, the shit character thing. Dude,
I don't think I'm surprised you haven't raged as much, because I think we need to rage a little bit more. The humor
It's
factor.
not. The reason there hasn't been so much rage is because there's so many topics of raging.
There's just
So you gotta disperse about the small.
I feel like that there's just been so much bullshit that we've talked about with this series, but like off for recording. When it actually came down to recording, we had like literally nothing to say because we were just so fucking tired of it.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
Because there's just so much stupid things that you can talk about, especially with the war.
Like if we had one small topic to talk about, then I could just rage on for hours.
Mamoru Uchiha breaking this fucking.
It's because we're not just simply just trying to just like flat out straight attack this thing, but
today.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, but we're actually trying to do it in a more constructive manner.
Yeah, it's so hard to. It's so hard
because it's just like there's so many things to talk about.
I believe it's like I said before. It's not that I don't hate this series though. You know,
it's just
I like this series.
It's
just gone down such a shitty path. Like, could we talk about this RPG style fighting so much?
Wait, before
here we go.
That's something I'm just gonna bring up. But before that, just so that we don't skip over something, I don't have to bring it back up later. What the fuck are these farmers there for? These unknown ninja.
Farmer Joe's, right?
NPC.
Me and Dad were talking about. What the fuck are they there for?
No use towards the story plot, towards helping out and defeating the bad guys.
What was your comment about like their designs again? You said
the custom character. I can't even say it right now.
Jesus
I'm getting tongue tied from this bullshit. Custom characterization of like how like if you look in like one episode before, it's like the same character, but yet he has blue eyes, and then his headband is slightly to the right. And then next episode, it's the same one, but yet his headband is to the left, and his hair is now orange. And it goes on and on and on like this.
The worst part is just that all these fucking guys do, they're just a fucking like moral support meter. Yeah, that's the best way I can fucking describe these guys, because all they do is just either lose all hope or they have it. That's it.
Yep.
They're never they're never like on the fence. They're just always just depressed or just completely high morale.
There's no middle ground for these.
Never a fucking middle ground, man.
It's either they are really,
and the worst part is they all do it in unison.
Yep.
It's never like there's one guy that just says, maybe I don't feel this shit.
Yeah.
And you know what, fuck this guy. There's never one guy who just walks off the battlefield like, you know what, fuck it, I can't deal with this.
It's because they're the same character. Farmer Joe's all around are just clones.
They're all NPCs.
Fucking.
Oh, man.
Attack of the fucking clones, man.
Attack of the clones.
Attack of the Naruto clones. It's just... Like,
not Naruto's clones, the NPC clones.
No, Naruto's clones had more personality. Remember that?
Dude, look, those set pieces might have been just like one man, just like did shadow clones. And then they just like did like 100 of them, just sent them out to like the war.
But shadow, remember that filler about the shadow clones? Naruto shadow clones had like different personalities.
Yeah, I actually
that means
that.
Naruto's
shadow clones have more personality than these characters.
Exactly.
They do.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Oh, and Donju, did you see the filler with Mecha Naruto?
Oh, I saw that and I just couldn't.
But it was better than the show.
You sound like a teenage girl. Like you literally couldn't even.
I just couldn't even, man.
You couldn't even.
But it was.
Oh my god, Becky! I just couldn't even.
Funny. There was things going on.
Oh, God.
I never,
It,
I never watched that, but you.
it
told
made
about
me
that.
laugh.
It was actually funny.
It made
It's
me
like
laugh.
it's like somebody else wrote it.
Yeah.
It was like a
How
little
great is
troll
that?
too,
It
like
was-
towards the game.
But anyway, yeah, outside the Farmer Joe's and all that shit, and we talked about Madara, we talked about Sakura.
Wait. You said Farmer Joe's. It's one character.
Farmer
So
Joe.
it's Farmer Joe. Yes,
Farmer
don't pluralize.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's
he's
talk-
all these Farmer Joe.
All right, so one more emphasis to talk about. Ino's fucking useless, basically, completely in this whole situation. Outside of being
Who?
a telephone line,
Communication.
outside of a telephone line, she is fucking useless.
Who?
Communication network. No.
Who?
Yes. Okay. This is actually something I really wanted to bring up, which is fucking Obito himself. Obito at first was cool. He was just basically fucking Naruto.
Wait, was he fucking Naruto or was he fucking Naruto?
No,
Both.
he
He was
cold.
taking his character, fucking bending him over. He's just like, hey, I'm you.
Like, hey, I'm you.
Yeah.
Like, nice to meet you, me.
Either way, my main problem with him is that he does not shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
He talks on for years.
He fucking talks and fucking talks, and it's so annoying.
About
And
how desperate things are.
It's just how useless things are. The Father Kage couldn't protect fucking
fail,
Rin or
you-
me.
you failed by
Stop
teacher.
doing this, Naruto. I hope you finally start seeing how useless and hopeless it is, Naruto. It's like, oh my fucking god.
Fucking
You're
emo.
starting to make people who suffer from depression seem like they have more hope. Shut the fuck up. Please. He's just
God.
on a loop, man. He just repeats the same shit.
Stop trying.
Stop.
It's
Oh,
useless.
stop it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just like had.
Oh
to,
my
like,
god, he could
voice
create
act-
he could create his own Rasengan, just call it the Depression Rasengan. It would be great. It wouldn't even be a ball. It would just be this air, just smacking people with it.
Just be this like formless blob of like mass, just like.
Oh my god, yeah, like what he turned
depression.
into when he broke through the earth with his torso.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I fucking hate Obito at this point, man. I don't feel for this man anymore. I get it. Rin died. I fucking understand. Rin died already. Stop talking about it.
Oh wait, we haven't talked about like the biggest point to get on the.
I know,
case.
but after Obito, I
Which
just
one?
gotta wreck Yamato for a second and.
Rock Yamato again.
Oh my god.
You didn't do enough.
I don't think Yamato can take anymore.
Fuck
I don't
Yamato.
We don't really care about what he wants.
What's he doing right now? Is he like still like a prisoner
Man, he's
in
in.
a coma?
Man,
Let's hope so.
I
really hope
he's
he
dead.
dies.
He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah,
He's
I really
deceased.
I hope he's the only one to turn to a white Zetsu. So that way the
I really fucking hate his character. You remember the
Exactly.
time when his headband is actually more popular than him on a poll?
I remember.
Oh yes, I remember that.
Yeah. So.
It's literally seen as like its own character.
Yeah. And
It is
and the
his
thing
own
is,
character.
his headband looks cool on the second Hokage, but looks like shit on him.
Yep.
Yeah, because he's just
Entirely.
fucking lame. He's such a dweeb. Like
He literally is a loser right next to Madara, man. He's just not a depressed loser like
he's a
Madara.
fucking loser.
Oh
Like,
my
seriously.
God.
He's not an interesting character at all.
He's literally
boring.
just like a shell of Kakashi.
Yeah, exactly.
He just wears the jacket,
Yeah,
the vest, and he's just like, "Hey, I'm trying to be you, man."
Like I'm trying
Alright,
to, like,
man.
I'm trying to
Yeah, my inspiration.
So,
Yamato? No Naruto fan was saying, the series is great, Naruto and Sasuke, all that, but you know what, we need another mentor type character, another sensei. It's just really boring with no personality. That's what we need.
So just to end on for Obito here. You know, like how Aizen, when Kisuke, Ichigo's dad, and Yoriichi showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Remember, like when they all three tried to stop him? all
Yeah.
Aizen really had to say to them was, well, I see all this shit. I'm gonna crush your hopes one by one.
Yeah.
And that one line leaves a way longer lasting impression in my head over anything this fuckface has had to say.
Which is a lot.
Something.
Like,
something,
fucking
something
Obito,
over-
get the fuck over yourself, man.
Something changed the ninja world.
Oh my god.
Something is
Oh.
hopeless with it. Something. I hope you'll see my side on this.
Alright, so... Okay. Alright, I have the next part. I just need... This will start to really wrap things up here.
Yeah.
Didn't you have something you want to say, Anthony?
I think I wanted to rant more about like how like that RPG fighting though,
Oh,
Me,
and
Equalizer?
how it's just constant talking, just way too much talking. Seriously.
yeah, basically, it's just like
Way too
in
much talking.
the,
Way too much exposition. Oh my god, exposition on nothing. It's not like they're talking about anything important. It's just like Obito just constantly saying the same shit. And then when they fight, there's no like hand-to-hand combat anymore. That shit doesn't exist. There's no like actual fighting. All you get is just them doing jutsus. Jutsus, just over and over again, just pulling new jutsus out their ass.
the thing is, the
Jutsu,
you know,
jutsu.
the thing is, on top of that, just to extend what you're talking about, the jutsu's out their ass. Fucking all of a sudden, like, for the latest episode, Dandre, you remember? Suddenly, Jugo's fucking curse mark is compatible with Sasuke's fucking Susanoo, and I remember when I saw that in the manga for the first time, I just stared at it like, what the fuck you mean the curse mark is based off of Sage Mode? When the fuck was this? This backwards ass writing.
See.
Oh my god, that's also another problem, but... let me just get to this point and then I'll talk more about the backwards ass writing. Okay, at one point in the series, Orochimaru was the villain. Then it turns out, you know, oh, the main villain is actually Pain. Then Naruto meets Pain, and then he defeats Pain, and it's just like, oh, wait, sorry about that, bro. Turns out I'm not the last villain. It's actually this guy named Toby. And then you fight Toby, and then it's just like, sorry, it's not actually me who's the main villain. It's actually, you should ask Madara. Then Madara fucking appears. And then fucking, you know where it goes next from that.
Mama Chakra.
Whatever makes you think that I am the last villain? I'm just a puppet of Kaguya. Who could have known Kaguya was the last
Mami
villain?
Chakra. Mami Chakra.
The reason why we call her Mama Chakra is because she ate from the fruit of origin, some shit with chakra.
Adam and Eve.
If you know
And then-
Bible,
and
if
then-
you know the
and then-
Bible's origin story, you got this one.
Adam and Eve.
Literally. That's literally what it is. She has a fucking Sharingan out of her fucking forehead and it's dumb as shit.
Sharingan.
That's literally what it fucking is.
Sharingan Byaku, yeah. Oh wait, she has all of them, doesn't she?
Some combination.
I'm surprised she
The
didn't
only
do
things
I'm
that
su-
fucking matter,
I'm
the only things that
surprised.
fucking
You know,
matter is the Sharingan and the Rinnegan. Nothing
You're
else
right,
fucking
but
matters.
you know, I'm honestly surprised. I'm even disappointed that like he didn't actually just go all the way with his stupidity. He should have made like Mama Chakra become like the 10 Tails Jinchuriki or some nonsense.
Oh, she basically
I would've-
was.
No, I mean like with like a full-on transformation with the horns and shit.
No.
or something.
The last time
I
a Ten
would've
Tails
laughed
transformation happened, we got that
for so
Play-Doh looking
long.
thing.
Oh yeah, he looked like
That
clay.
design was
Play-Doh.
so bad, man. I was so disappointed by what the Ten Tails was. It wasn't even threatening. It just looked fucking dumb.
I don't even think
It looked like somebody just drew the thing while they were high as fuck.
Like, I don't even think it really makes any sense to me, honestly.
Why
Why
the way
Ten
that the
Tails
Ten
would be
Tails?
that?
You mean that it looks
like-
like
it's
shit
like-
in comparison to everything else?
Yeah, I mean, and like you look at Naruto, like he's he's 9 Tails
Yeah.
Jinchuriki.
Well, he's actually the Ten
both.
Tails, but okay.
He's both. Like, okay, but like, I mean, you look at him like he has like the chakra mode or whatever, and even then like you look at Killer Bee, like someone who's like good friends with it. You know, he can transform into it, like into his demon or whatever, all that stuff. But why the fuck this like Obito gotta look like a Final Fantasy villain?
He doesn't even look like a Final Fantasy villain. Just looks like he's fucking. I don't.
Like, don't you transform into it? Like, you know, turn into it. You don't just become it.
Yeah, like he literally like fused with it like some like RPG-esque final boss transformation.
Fusion, huh?
Yeah, like on some real like Kefka shit. Like he really fused with it. Like he was about to like destroy the planet. That's not how I remember Jinchuriki's working. Why did his version look so different and stupid?
Because it's.
Why does the Ten Tails look so non-creative?
What do you mean it looks not creative?
It looks literally like when you get like a whole bunch of colors from paint and you mix them all into one and you get like a whole bunch of black and brown and dirt looking crap.
Wow. Honestly, that's very close to what I thought of. What I thought of it was like when you're in Microsoft Paint and you like literally just fuck around and you try to make an animation. And that's
you got all these colors.
Comes to mind.
You got all these colors from all the other first
it's not
one.
even colors, man.
Tails,
it was just brown. It was just brown, man.
Man, that's all the colors together.
It was like brown and like some senior citizen home type brown. Ugly ass brown, man.
Some wrinkles, some liver spots.
Oh my god, it just looked like shit. What the fuck is Lee, Guy? What are they doing?
Both pages looking like they came.
I hate to go back to the part with the characters, but what the fuck are they doing right now? They're literally just doing nothing.
They're just standing around.
I mean, I get they can't
you're not
compete,
seeing no
but
leaf.
they're
You're
not
not
doing
seeing a leaf
anything.
hurricane. Oh my god, dude! When was the last time you seen a leaf hurricane?
Did she mean rock you like a hurricane?
Don't you mean that little spin-off episode where Rock Lee turned into like a chubby character and he had his own little fucking like dirty episode little shit?
oh yeah, with the chibi characters, the Naruto.
Yeah.
What Naruto Go, Shippuden Go? I don't fucking.
I don't see how it called Naruto Go when Naruto's like not even. Never mind, I'm not gonna.
No, Naruto's in the series.
He's not the main character, no.
But he's there.
So?
That's all that matters.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so, yeah, Jutsu's out the ass, man.
Do they even do, like, hand signs anymore, or is that, like...
Hand what?
Hand what?
Hand what?
Hand
You
what?
mean clap your hands and make shit happen?
Clap your hands and make up a Sengon.
Ooh.
Man said hand signs. You would think people doing... No, they're doing jutsus because they're not doing hand-to-hand
Man,
combat.
they're doing jutsus because it's in season again.
Word, but I think these I'm sure these jutsus are just made up like half the time. Like at this point, I think that they're just extensions of their will and what they want to happen, not
power.
Oh my god! And let's talk about the fact that, like, fucking Naruto is just getting his dick sucked by like everybody. Like everybody's just talking about how great he is at this point, and it's just like, could you calm down that fellatio, please? And no, better. It's not even just Naruto. They're talking about Sasuke as well. They're just like, oh yeah, they're just so good. I'm just like, yeah, I get it. They've gotten praised before. When he did the Sage mode back with Pain, that was nice and dandy. That was cool because he was actually doing cool shit. But dude,
saving the world
he's doing the same exact fucking thing. Everything gets solved by the fucking Rasengan.
Final Fight's gonna get solved with the Rasengan.
And that's why we gave the Rasengan the other name. The Equalizer. It solves everything.
Starring Denzel Washington.
No. Don't taint his name with this.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I'm about to die. I got stabbed. Equalizer. There you go. You're good. You're good now.
Dude, I kid you not. I think when we were seeing the Equalizer, I saw like the promotional like poster for it, and I was like, "Oh shit, yo, why that thing look like a Rasengan?"
Damn. Oh man.
A new villain.
Okay. So in
Stop.
spirit of the Equalizer, I guess I should talk about all the different Equalizers that exist, because we've done this before, but I want to do it again.
Oh, let me get a proper seat. Okay.
Let me lay down so I can finally fall asleep.
Should got some popcorn.
Word.
Damn.
You guys ready for this?
No.
Not at all.
Well,
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna do it anyway. So, Big Ball Rasengan, Big Ball Spiraling Zero Zone Spears, Sage Art Big
What?
Ball Rasengan,
What?
Spiraling
No,
Is that one word?
Resurrection Spear,
Stop.
Ultra
Stop.
Big Ball
Stop.
Rasengan.
Wait, no. Stop. What was that third one?
What was the second
Sage
one?
Art Big Ball Rasengan.
No, the other one before that.
Oh,
then.
no, the before
That was
that.
second.
Big Ball Spiraling Zero Serial Zone Spears. After forming the multi-shadow clone technique, Naruto creates several Big Ball Rasengans. The clones then charge towards the target in a horizontal line. So, it's just him, a bunch of clones, giant Rasengans, they run. Things happen. Does Naruto ever run out of chakra? No. Not in this war, you don't.
Run out of what?
You see, he has this chakra bank, and it's like really
Man,
close.
His chakra could like give. He is the Energizer Bunny. He has energy to like fuel the whole fucking ninja world of
How
chakra.
do you have enough chakra to fuel a war with Kurama?
Fucking-
But it's not. No, it's Kurama's chakra. But whatever the fuck. Moving the fuck on. Anyway.
Oh, want to talk about how Kurama has like two halves, but yet both of them.
No,
like,
I don't want to talk about that.
Or half.
No, I
how,
don't.
Like
no,
half of him is dead.
No, Dandre, I don't want to actually.
How do
I
you-
don't actually want to talk about that.
But like
I don't.
his dad. How does his dad
Anthony,
come
help
back to
me.
life and make like the other Kurama, the evil one? Apparently, oh, he's evil, even though he's not evil. He hasn't done anything evil. He's just literally darker.
Racism. Okay,
How
so
does bringing back one person? Why? Okay. Yeah.
Mini Rasengan, Parent and Child Rasengan, Planetary Rasengan, Sage Art Magnet Release Rasengan, Spiraling Strife Spears, Tailed Beast Rasengan, Twin Rasengan, Sage Technique Spiraling Serial Spears, Ultra Mini Spiraling Serial Spears, Sage Art Mini Ultra Big Ball Spiraling Serial Spears, Wind Release Rasengan, Typhoon Water Vortex Technique, Wind Release Rasen Shuriken. So Anthony, what do you think of all that?
Oh no.
Don't tell me this man fell asleep.
His our connection or he fell asleep. When I was talking, I felt like he wasn't saying anything.
God damn it.
If you believe it,
Naruto, Naruto, believe it, believe it.
here I am with my ninja clan. Ninja clan, here we